Welcome to Shanmugam IAS Academy, and today's main topic of 4th February 2022 is the women and the governance. So this comes under the GS paper 1 in the UPSC main syllabus, the women issues and other in the government policies, that is the governance portion, which comes under the GS paper 2. So this is very important. Why we are studying this news is because of the recently given the union budget. Under that we have so many umbrella schemes for the Ministry of Women and Child Development. So what exactly are they, we will study here. So what the empowerment and protection of women and children who constitute 67% of India's population. So here exactly we are talking the protection of women and children who constitute 67.7% of India's population. This is a huge number, and ensuring their wholesome development in a safe and secure environment is crucial for sustainable and equitable development of the country and for achieving transformational economic and social change. This is the major thing for which this year's union budget has released so much of amount for the protection of women and the children, because they are in huge numbers in the India's population, and to develop in a safe and secure environment is crucial for the sustainable and equitable development of the country and for achieving the transformational economic and social change. And the importance of Nari Shakti is the India's bright future, and for women led development during Amrit Kal, the government has comprehensively revamped the schemes of Ministry of Women and Child Development. So here the government has revamped so many schemes under the Ministry of Women and Child Development. And what are the main schemes? One is the Mission Shakti and Mission Vatsalya and Saksham Anganwadi and Poshan 2.0, which have been announced to provide integrated benefits to women and children. And about this particular scheme, the Poshan 2.0, we have given a video on this. If you have any doubts in this Poshan 2.0, you can go and watch that video. And what are the prime objectives of exactly to study or to address the gaps in state action for women and children? This is one objective. And what is the second objective? Is to promote the interministerial and sectoral convergence to create gender equitable and child-centered legislation, policies and programs. This is the second objective. So the Mission Shakti, here first we have talked about the Mission Shakti. What is Mission Shakti is about? Mission Shakti is mainly for the protection and empowerment of the women. So this is what the Mission Shakti is about, and which is aims to create an inclusive society in the country where women and girls have equal access to resources and opportunities, which will in turn help in the country's social, economic and political development. So while starting this video, we are talking about the social and economic political development of the women's and the children's here, women, that is girls. So the main is to create, the Mission Shakti talks about, that is to create an inclusive society in the country where women and girls have equal access to the resources. So this is the major point. So, and it will be in run a mission mode and will adopt a life cycle continuum approach to. So I am talking about the budget. So the union budget allocation is exactly rupees 3,184 crore for the period of 2022 to 23. What are the sub schemes here? So why we are talking about this is because these schemes in UPSC prelims also, so many schemes, many you can get 1 to 2 questions or 3 questions on schemes. More than that we don't know, but schemes they will particularly ask. And why we are studying about these schemes? Because now union budget has allocated more than 3,184 crore for the women and girls. So exactly, and so many schemes are under this. We need to know about the schemes and their objectives. If any questions can be, if asked in prelims, so we can easily answer, and if mains format also, you can write elaborately like this. So what are the sub schemes here? The Sambal is more concentrated on the safety and security. This is one scheme, Sambal. Sambal is a scheme which is concentrated on safety and security of the women. It includes one-stop center to provide necessary support and assistance to women who are affected by the violence in private and public spaces. So this is the Sambal scheme. And the Mahila Police Volunteer is to fight the crime against women, through active volunteering. This advantage is also there. And women's helpline, which providing 24-hour emergency and non-emergency referral services. So this is another point. So Swadhar Grah scheme is which is to provide rehabilitation to women affected by unforeseen circumstances. The Ujjwala scheme, this year first we talked about the Sambal scheme. Second one is the Swadhar Grah scheme, which is to rehabilitate the women who are affected by unforeseen circumstances, and the Ujjwala scheme is to help the preventing women and children from trafficking. So Ujjwala is for prevent the women and children from trafficking. Swadhar Grah is for providing rehabilitation to women who are affected by the unforeseen circumstances, and a new component which is Nari Adalas have been added to the scheme, where faster alternative dispute resolution is provided and gender justice is also ensured under this. So this is important. This is a new component which is added in this in Ujjwala scheme. So this is important. We need to note down. If you want to note down, just note it down. And Samarthya aims towards women empowerment. Samarthya scheme is towards the women empowerment, which includes the governments like Beti Bachao and Beti Padhao, which the scheme was launched in Haryana to generate awareness and improve the efficiency of welfare services intended for girls in India. Intended for girls in India. So this is about Beti Bachao and Beti Padhao. And second one is the Mission 2.0, Poshan. Mission Poshan 2.0. What it is this? And we have already given a video on Poshan 2.0 separately on the scheme. You can go and watch there also. But here shortly we will explain about the Poshan 2.0 also. An integrated nutrition support program that seeks to address the challenges of malnutrition in children, adolescent girls, pregnant women and lactating mothers. This is about the scheme, and the strategic shift is in nutrition content and delivery, and by creation of a convergent ecosystem to develop and promote practices that nurture health and wellness and immunity of the girl children's and also the women's. The Poshan 2.0 will seek optimizing the quality of the delivery of food under the supplementary nutrition program. So what are the three important programs under this scheme are: one is the Anganwadi services, second one is the scheme for the adolescent girls, third one is the Poshan Abhiyan, and the updated part is the Poshan Abhiyan is Poshan 2.0, which shall focus on one, maternal nutrition, second one is the infant young children feeding norms, and third one is the treatment of moderate acute malnutrition and severe acute malnutrition. What is the severe acute malnutrition and moderate acute malnutrition is about? So that is, the severe acute malnutrition is defined as a very low weight for height. Very low weight for height. We need to have exact weight for height, but here is very low weight according to the height by severe wasting or by the presence of nutritional imbalance, odema. And the acute other one is the nutrition malnutrition is a nutritional deficiency which resulting from either inadequate energy or protein intake. So this is about the MAM and the SAM, the moderate acute malnutrition and severe acute malnutrition. So motion 2, what is the pillars of major Poshan 2.0 is this: convergence, governance and capacity building. This is important. If pillars they have been asked in prelims question, so convergence, governance and capacity building. And what are the corrective strategies? Is nutritional awareness strategies are the corrective strategies. And the digital infrastructure under the Poshan tracker will also strengthen and bring about the transparency in nutritional delivery support system. And the other scheme which we are going to study here is the Mission Vatsalya. What is Mission Vatsalya is exactly about, because here under this scheme children have been recognized by policy makers as one of the supreme national assets, because India is home to 472 million children up to the age of 18 years and comprise 39% of the country's population. Totally women and children 67% are there. Only girl population is more than 39% in the country's population. So what is objective of this Mission Vatsalya? Mission Vatsalya, it talks about to secure the healthy and happy childhood for every child in India. Second objective is this: to foster a sensitive, supportive and synchronize the ecosystem for the development of the children. And third objective is to achieve the SDG goal, the sustainable development goals, the 17 goals which are there. You need to go through that also. Questions can be on that in prelims. So components under the Mission Vatsalya will include statutory bodies, service delivery guarantees, and institutional care and services, and non-institutional community-based care, emergency outreach service, and also finally the training and capacity building. So in this topic we studied about the budget is on women empowerment and girls malnutrition, everything. So many schemes are there. So we have studied about the schemes. The objectives of the schemes are very important in the prelims of point of view. If they are asking anything more elaborately in written format, in the mains format, you can write this elaborate form too. So this comes under the GS paper on women issues and the paper 2 the government policies. So thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you.